Hi guys, Dave in Texas here, and what you're looking at is my newest gadget. Oh boy, man's toy. It is an Ampeg. Get a close up on this. It's a BA108 bass amp. Very, very nice. Circumstances were that Guitar Store has sale on these things for 99 bucks, and it's a 25 watt amp, and it's a damn good one. I mean, for a bass amp, you know, practice amp, you don't need more than this. To get more than this, you're kind of just, you know, wasting your time. And why do I say that? This thing has a complete back package on it that you can hook up any loop or sound effects board that you want to right through the back of the amp, and have it for your bass to play. You know, sound effects if you want that. Isn't that amazing? They got set up to play either active or non-active pickups on it with the minus 15 dB or the 0 dB. You can see mine's in 0 dB because I'm playing my fake Les Paul bass. Alright? Very nice little fake bass. Decent fake pups on it, and I've done nothing much to change it. Just kept it as it is. You know, bass is a bass, kind of. Anyway, pretty cool. It's about 30-35 pounds, so it's very heavy duty type construction. Solid wood. It's got metal casters on each of the ends. Help it, you know, its longevity when you're packing it around. So, it gets along pretty well. As I said before, I'm playing my stereo guitar through this thing, and I want you to hear that as well. It's a little bit oddball. What I do is I take down the bass on it to 0, crank up the mid, and crank up the treble on it. Still got a nice bass sound to it, and there's no doubt about it, it's a bass amp playing it through that. But it works pretty well when you consider it's like playing stereo. It's picking up the bass sounds the best, obviously, because it's a bass amp, but, you know, what's wrong with this thing? Oh, this thing's really turned. The weird thing about it is that it acts like a stereo in itself, that the bass line's coming through the bass amp, and the treble side for the guitar's coming through the other amp. You follow me? Isn't that strange? Okay, as I said before, we're going to crank the treble all the way up, put up the mid, and take down the bass. And we're going to turn this up too. Okay. that nano mag playing away. Oh shit, it's already on tune, darn it. But this is the little ES339. It's doing a pretty good job of it. I wouldn't, of course, do this all the time, but for those songs you want to do a stereo. Those times you want to do a stereo setup, you take the 18-foot Fender cord and run it to this little bass amp, stick it way back on the side, crank up the treble, crank up the mid, and lower the bass, and use it. So, instead of having a bunch of bulky amps laying around, 3 to be exact, and I was looking at a 120 line 6, but I thought, no. Then I looked at Bulgaria, then H&K, and I thought, little H&K for $600, 18 water, that was almost a keeper, but I needed a cab, so we're back to the same gigantic BS again. And they don't want me surrounded, you know, on all sides by gear. We have to make a tunnel out of this thing so I can get out of here. So I decided I'll have to use 2 amps in one. That's 1, 2, 2 amps in one. And I came up with this idea. I'll use this amp, which is very versatile. Crank up the treble and the MIDI, and turn down the bass, and very possibly use the hold on a second. Use the effects loops in the. You've seen it before. The effects loops in the back. Just 3 plugins for 1/4 jacks. So, any questions about this? You know, or any other gear that I've gotten here today, or yesterday? Yeah, it'd be yesterday for y'all. Let me know, because that's what we got here. A little 25 watt Ampeg bass amp doing double duty. It's doing double duty, baby. David, Texas, have a good one. Bye.